Hello everyone, this is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. And we're going to bring you some more Legends of Boxing Fight Night. And it's a big card here at Yankee Stadium. It's a two-fight card that we're going to show you, but tremendous matchups. Our co-main event, 10 rounds, heavyweights, the Manasseh Mauler, Jack Dempsey taking on Big George Foreman. And then in the main event, 15 rounds for the United States Boxing Association heavyweight title. Rocky Marciano versus Sonny Liston. Sean D has joined us at Yankee Stadium. Hope all is well. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving, Sean D. Let's get right to it as we await Jack Dempsey and George Foreman to ring center. Here we go to the preview. Jack Dempsey overall record, 61 victories, 6 defeats, 8 draws, 50 by stoppage, 6 no decisions or no contests. Tremendous punching power, endurance 30. He'll be taking on George Foreman, Big George Foreman, two-time heavyweight champion. 76 victories, 5 defeats, no draws, 68 by stoppage. He is also a tremendous power puncher. In fact, a little better than Dempsey. He's an 11 while Dempsey's a 9, but his endurance is only a 15. Both fighters making their initial debut, their first fight, in our Legends of Boxing universe. And we go big fights. There's no build-ups. Big fights, 1 or 2 fights. These are big fights, my friends. And it's 10 rounds, so the shorter distance will favor Foreman to a bit, but he's got to win this thing early, in my opinion. You can see the tremendous advantage in endurance for Dempsey, 30-15. And also in will and TKO checks, Dempsey's 10-6 and 10-7. Both fighters have gotten into the ring. Our referee, as always, is Dave Gardner. At ringside, many luminaries starting to show up. Hockey Unreal, hope all is well. Check out that wonderful YouTube channel, Card and Dice Hockey, many different games. Cleve Baseball Fan 879, our good friend Tim. Check out that wonderful Card and Dice channel. Stratomatic Baseball Advanced and Super Advanced. Robbie Wartburg is also here, and Sean D. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Again, hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving and holiday season coming up. Here we go. Yankee Stadium. Jack Dempsey in the red corner, George Foreman in the blue. Fighters to ring center. Referee Dave Gardner shows them what is good for the belt line, low and good. Asks the chief seconds, are there any questions? No questions from the chief seconds. No questions from the chief seconds. The fighters will go back to their corners and await the bell. This is 10 rounds, heavyweights. George Foreman from Houston, Texas. Jack Dempsey from Manasseh, Colorado. It's Big George Foreman versus the Manasseh Mauler. And here's the bell for round number 1. Foreman has a slight edge in control, and Foreman takes control right away, and he comes out with an uppercut and a right hook, and Dempsey is down! Dempsey is down! The count has reached 3, 4, 5. Dempsey is getting up. He was caught coming forward. Big George nailed him. And Dempsey is a world of hurt. He will take the mandatory 8 count. Big George Foreman looking to end it quickly. Unbelievable. The first salvo thrown by George Foreman caught the Manasseh Mauler coming in. Foreman looking to wipe out Dempsey now, and again he lands a tremendous, relentless combination, pressing Dempsey back to the ropes. He is pounding away with big, wide, hard punches, snapping Dempsey's head. And Dempsey is hurt. Dempsey is hurt. Referee Dave Gardner looking on. Dempsey on the ropes. Foreman looking to finish him. And now Dempsey dipping and diving. Foreman lands 2 shots to the body and grazes a left hook to the head. Dempsey still in trouble. Foreman punching away. Big shots! A left uppercut, a right hand, and a left hook. Dempsey is down again! Dempsey is down again! Dempsey gets up at the count of 3. Unbelievable! A huge round for George Foreman, and there is still time to stop the Manasseh Mauler, who is getting mauled by big George Foreman. Dempsey takes the mandatory 8. Foreman waiting to pounce from the neutral corner. Foreman goes for the kill. It's a toe-to-toe exchange. Dempsey trying to land something big to keep Big George off of him. It's Big George. George pawing with the jab. He might have punched himself out. He doesn't land anything. Dempsey tries to get off the ropes. Foreman keeps him pinned to the ropes with a left to the body and a right to the head. It has been all George Foreman. Dempsey looks to fight off the ropes. Dempsey digs to the body with a left hand, then an uppercut splitting the guard of George Foreman. And it's a toe-to-toe exchange at the bell. But Big George Foreman has put a world of hurt on Jack Dempsey. Foreman goes back to his corner, knowing that he had a tremendous chance to wipe out Dempsey in round 1, and he almost did, but the chance is still there. In the Dempsey corner, there is much concern. Dempsey loses 7 stamina points. Foreman only loses 4. That is a 10-7 round in our eyes. Let's go to the ringside unofficial score, 10-7. Joining us at ringside, Highlight Heyday. How you doing, my friend? Check out that wonderful channel. Unbelievable first round of action. Cleve Baseball Fan 879. Good evening, Al. Give me Foreman by split decision. Robbie Wartburg said just saw Ali beat Shavers by TKO in round 4. All right, here we go. Round 2 scheduled for 10. And Foreman in control again. And Foreman again with the left uppercut as Dempsey moves forward. The left uppercut brings his jaw up, and a sweeping right hook nails Dempsey, and Dempsey is in serious trouble. Dempsey tries to hold on. Big George pushes him away. And they trade as Dempsey is firing back, trying to get away from Big George, but Big George lands another left uppercut and a chopping right hand. Dempsey trying to stay on the inside, and Foreman pushes him away to get some space. Toe-to-toe exchange by both pugilists. Again, Foreman pushes Dempsey away. He throws and misses, but Dempsey is still too battered to counter. Another toe-to-toe exchange, but Dempsey still doesn't seem right. Another toe-to-toe exchange as they bang away at each other's body and then up to the head. Under a minute to go here in round 2. It's been George Foreman. George Foreman, the left hook, right hand, and another left hook, and Dempsey is down for a 3rd time. The count has reached 3 as Foreman's in the neutral corner. 5, 6. Dempsey starts to rise. He'll take the mandatory 8 the 3rd time the Manasseh Mauler has been down. George Foreman has used him as his personal piñata and human punching bag. Foreman with 30 seconds left looking to land the big shots and end it. Dempsey backing up a bit. Now comes forward. He's hit with a jab and a big right hand. And Dempsey buckles once again, and there's the bell. Oh my Lord. Jack Dempsey has gone down 3 times in 2 rounds. Shades of Jamaica. And Foreman and Frazier. Dempsey is taking a pummeling from Big George Foreman, the man from Houston, Texas. That is a 10-8 round in our eyes. Dempsey down to 17 endurance points. Foreman down to 7. In the Dempsey corner, they're telling him, Jack, you've taken everything he has and you're still standing. He's going to tire. Let's go to the ringside unofficial score, 10-8 Foreman. Foreman with a 5-point lead after 2 rounds, but Foreman is starting to breathe a bit heavy. Here's round number 3, and Foreman quickly takes control, and Foreman lands the jab and the right cross. Foreman now from the outside as Dempsey pressing to try to change the tide of battle. Jack gets inside, and Jack doubles up with that left hook, one to the side of the ribs and to the head of Foreman. Foreman comes right back with a left hook of his own. Dempsey was able to roll a bit, but that punch did catch him in the rib cage. Both fighters wing and miss. It was a left hook for Dempsey and a right hand for Foreman. Foreman coming right back. Again, that's a double hook to the body, left, right. They're wide, hard, but quick punches. Big George lands another right hook and then a grazing uppercut. Foreman pounding away at Dempsey. Foreman, uppercut, left hook, right hand. Dempsey in trouble. Dempsey is buckled again. Dempsey starts to back up as Foreman pushes him away. Foreman looking to land big shots, the jab and the right hand. Dempsey trying to stay low. We go into the final 30 seconds of round 3, and they tie up and break. Another good round for Big George Foreman. The good news, if you're a Manasseh Mahler fan, he did not go down. 5 endurance points lost for Dempsey, 2 for Foreman. Dempsey down to 12, Foreman down to 5 as we prepare for round number 4. It's been all Big George Foreman the first 3 rounds. 2 knockdowns of Dempsey in the first, another knockdown in the second. Dempsey was hurt in the third, but did not go down. He weebled and wobbled, but stood up. Foreman 30, Dempsey 24. Foreman breathing a bit heavier after each round in his corner. Round 4, scheduled for 10, Yankee Stadium. Foreman looking to pounce on Dempsey. Dempsey moves forward. Foreman looking to load up. And Foreman with the left uppercut and right hook. And Dempsey's in serious trouble. Once again, he is taking a hellacious beating. Foreman pounding him away, pounding him away. And Dempsey is back to the ropes. He is being battered. Referee Dave Gardner looking on. And Foreman lands a tremendous combination to the head. Dempsey rolled a bit with those punches, but it's been all George Foreman. Now Dempsey ties up Foreman as Foreman leans on him and pushes Dempsey into the ropes. Referee Gardner pries them apart. Dempsey looks to fight off the ropes. Jab, right cross, but Foreman doesn't move. Toe-to-toe exchange, and Foreman still doesn't move. Dempsey trapped on those ropes, trying to fight his way off. Double left hook, one to the body and up to the head of Big George Foreman. Foreman looks to come back. He missed with the jab, but land the right hook to the body. Under 30 seconds to go, and Dempsey! Left hook, right hand! And Foreman buckles at the bell! Unbelievable! The first time Big George Foreman's chin has been tested, and he buckled, but it came right at the end of round 4. He was hit with the left hook and the right hand. Dempsey spun, and Foreman was face first into the ropes, but referee Dave Gardner quickly jumped in as the bell did sound. So, after the beating the Manasseh Mahler has taken for the first 3 minutes and 3 rounds, 2 minutes and 30 seconds, he comes back with a hellacious combination, left hook, right hand. Foreman goes gingerly back to his corner, but I still give that round to Big George Foreman. Dempsey loses 4 endurance points down to 8. Foreman loses 3 down to 2. We come up on the midway point of this 10-round unbelievable brawl. Foreman has taken the first 4 rounds. Dempsey's going to need something huge. Here's round 5. Both fighters feint but don't throw. Foreman staying behind the jab. Dempsey cautious to move in. Foreman, as Dempsey moves forward, hits him with a left hook to the body and a chopping right hand. Now Dempsey gets in punching distance, and he hooks to the body left-right. Foreman again, behind the jab, now lands a hook. A solid hook to the body. Big George looking to load up. Oh, a 1-2. Good combination. He caught Dempsey coming out of the crouch with the jab and a right hand. Foreman looking quite good. Both fighters feint but do not throw. A minute to go here in round 5. Dempsey out of the crouch. Bangs to the body but does not land to the head as Big George Foreman gets his arms up. Dempsey continues to put pressure on Foreman. And again he goes left hook. Right hand to the body. 30 seconds to go. This has been the best Dempsey round. Round 5. And a big right hand missed by Jack Dempsey. Foreman was able to get his big arms up and parry the blow away. But we give Round 5 to Jack Dempsey. Dempsey loses 3 endurance points. Foreman is now fatigued. His control goes up to 10. And his defense, which was always a 1, stays a 1. Power drops from an 11 to a 7. The ringside scorer also gives round 5 to Dempsey. But Foreman still has a commanding 6-point lead, 49-43. Remember, Foreman dropped Dempsey twice in the first and once in the second and hurt him in the third. Won the fourth cleanly. We prepare for round 6. In the Dempsey corner, they're encouraging the Manasseh Mauler. They're saying, you have him now, Jack. You have him now. Foreman breathing very heavily as we prepare for round 6, and it's Jack Dempsey looking to try to take control. Dempsey, left hook, right hand, crashes on the jaw of George Foreman. Foreman is hurt. Here comes Jack Dempsey. Holy cow, Dempsey pounding away. Left hook, right hand, and Foreman pushes him away. Foreman seems to have regrouped, but he's not punching. And now Big George looks to punch as they stand inside. Foreman digs a shot to the body and a right uppercut, and Dempsey buckles. Foreman looking to follow up, but he misses with wild shots. Dempsey was able to crouch away from them. Foreman continues to press on the inside, lands an uppercut, and he shoves Dempsey away. Foreman lands on the belt line. We have about a minute to go here in round 6. Dempsey looking to retaliate. Dempsey lands a good left hook to the rib cage of Foreman. Foreman took a step back. Now they again press forward upon one another. A toe-to-toe exchange. Foreman got the better of it. It was a good right hand by Foreman. Foreman punching away at the bell, but Dempsey ducks under 2 wild hooks. Close round. Dempsey down to 1 endurance point. Foreman breathing heavier and heavier as each round goes by. I give that an even round. The ringside scorer, again unofficial, 10-9. Foreman, I could see that also. Round 7 coming up. In the Dempsey corner, they're telling Jack, you got to do something big here. The Foreman corner, they just want him to keep punching. His offense is his best defense. Round 7 scheduled for 10. Toe-to-toe exchange. Foreman from the outside, but Dempsey got in punching range and both fighters went at it. Dempsey dug to the body, Foreman dug to the body, and then up to the head came both pugilists. Foreman looking to bang. Foreman throws wild hooks, and those big punches that miss will tire you out. Dempsey was able to duck under them. Here comes Big George again. Right cross, left to the body. Dempsey looking to retaliate. Dempsey, a jab, but the right hand doesn't land. Dempsey pressing forward. Foreman slowing down, and Dempsey continues to bang the body, left, right to the rib cage of Big George Foreman. Foreman gets a bit of distance, jabbing. Dempsey comes out of the crouch. He's nailed with a right hook. Both fighters jostle, tie up, push one another away. Under a minute to go here in round 7. Foreman! Left hook! Right hook! Dempsey pushes him away and smiles. Unbelievable. Under 30 seconds to go in round 7, and Dempsey bangs hard to the body, and there's the bell, and Foreman goes very gingerly back to his corner. Dempsey is now fatigued. Foreman's been fatigued. Dempsey's control goes up to an 11. Foreman's control stays at a 10. Unbelievable. Dempsey takes round 7, but he is down by 6 points. 8, 9, and 10 to come. Round 8. Again, in the Dempsey corner, they're telling him, they're not mincing words. You got to do something big here. And it's Foreman, tired and all, but he's throwing combinations. Jab, right hand, and a left to the body. Foreman continues to throw. The jab and the right cross. Dempsey blinking, but there's no blood. Both fighters wing, and they were winging right hands, and they missed. Round 8 continues with Foreman landing a footing combination, a left to the body, and a hybrid hook uppercut to the jaw of Jack Dempsey. Dempsey backs up a bit. Foreman presses forward. Dempsey now moves inside. Dempsey, he lands on the belt line, trying to slow down Big George Foreman. About a minute and a half to go here in round 8. Dempsey has slowed down Foreman as he hooks to the body and the left hook to the head. Foreman blinks. No blood. He continues to paw at that eye. Toe-to-toe exchange. Toe-to-toe exchange. As a throw, and Foreman pushes Dempsey back. Dempsey comes right in again. He hooks to the body and a chopping right hand to the head of Big George Foreman. Foreman's starting to get lumped up a bit, but still no blood. They tie up and referee Gardner breaks them. I give that round to Jack Dempsey. I still have Foreman with a very comfortable lead. Foreman is fatigued. Dempsey is fatigued. And we have 6 more minutes of fisticuff violence. Foreman's control factor is now up to 11. His power drops to a 6. Dempsey's powers drop to a 5. The unofficial ringside scorer gave that round to Foreman. I had given it to Dempsey, but I still have Foreman with a significant lead. 6 more minutes of boxing. Round 9. Foreman comes out, takes control. 2 good jabs and a right hand. Dempsey, a bit tired and beat up, is not in that crouch as much, and Foreman finds him easier to hit. There's a left and a right hook catching Dempsey in the head. Now Dempsey looks to retaliate. Dempsey double left hook, one to the labanza and then up to the cranium of George Foreman. Foreman blinks, but there's no blood. Both fighters feint but don't throw. Dempsey is putting pressure. Foreman trying to move side to side. He keeps putting that good jab of his out there. They tie up and they break. A minute and a half to go here in round 9. Dempsey lands a low blow, a very low blow, and there's some boos here at Yankee Stadium. Referee Dave Gardner gives Dempsey a staunch warning. A minute to go here, and here's Foreman to retaliate. Right hand, left hook. Left hook was to the body, the lead right to the head. Dempsey comes right back. Left right by Dempsey to the jaw of Foreman. Under 20 seconds to go. Foreman bangs away at the bell. Right hand, left uppercut, and Dempsey buckles at the bell. And that will take that round for Big George Foreman. In my eyes, 3 more minutes of boxing. Foreman, if he stands, will win a decision. He has battered Jack Dempsey, dropping him 3 times in this bout and hurting him on many occasions. Big George has been rattled once. The unofficial score at ringside has it 88-80. I have 1 more round for Dempsey. And I gave 1 more round even, but that's still a significant lead on my card for Big George Foreman. If Foreman stands, this fight is over. He is the winner. In the Dempsey corner, they said you gotta knock him out, Jack. In the Foreman corner, they're saying jab, use the right hand. He's gonna come to you. If you nail him, take him out. Here we go. They touch gloves. Final 3 minutes of combat. Toe-to-toe flurry. Ring center. Even exchange. They're punching away. Foreman misses with big hooks. Dempsey doesn't retaliate. Foreman's going to throw again. There's the jab and the right cross. Dempsey starting to get lumped up around the eyes. Dempsey hooks to the body and then a chopping right hand to the head. They tie up and break. Both pugilists are tired. Again, if Foreman stands up, he wins. Dempsey! Right uppercut, left hook! Rattles the jaw of George Foreman. Foreman looks to come back, and he lands a right and a left. Final minute of this fight. Dempsey hooks to the body and up to the head. Dempsey throwing with all he got, and he bangs to the body, and Foreman ties him up, and there is the bell. Dempsey took round 10 in our eyes, but that is not enough to win it by decision. We think George Foreman has won a very clean-cut decision victory in this 10 rounds at Yankee Stadium. Main event still to come, 15 rounds. Rocky Marciano, Sonny Liston for the United States Boxing Association heavyweight title. Robbie Wartburg says Irish Jerry Corey just beat Teofilo Stevenson by KO in round 2. Thank you for that update. So let's just see. Unofficially, I have Foreman winning an easy decision. The ringside scorer unofficially has Foreman winning an easy decision. And now we go to the score that count, the 3 judges. Referee Dave Gardner has collected the scorecards and has given them to the ring announcer. Here's the official result. It's a unanimous decision, 97-90, 97-91, and 97-91. It's a unanimous decision for Big George Foreman. The man from Houston, Texas, wins his first bout, and what a big bout it was, against Jack Dempsey, dropping the Manasseh Mauler 3 times, twice in the first, once in the second, and hurting him on many an occasion. Dempsey was able to hurt Foreman once in this bout, once or twice, but it was definitely Big George Foreman, and he wins. He's now 1-0 in our universe. Jack Dempsey 0-1. Tremendous fight. We now await the main event. 15 rounds for the United States Boxing Association heavyweight title. Rocky Marciano, Brockton, Massachusetts, undefeated in his career, 49-0 with 43 stoppages, is 1-0 in our universe. He stopped Ingemar Johansson, though Johansson hurt him in the first. Marciano would take him out, I believe it was by the 6th. Clean knockout. Sonny Liston, former heavyweight champion, 50 wins, 4 defeats, no draws, 39 stoppages. He hails from St. Louis, Missouri, making his initial debut in our Legends of Boxing universe. This is a huge matchup. Marciano wins this. He's in line to, line up for a world title shot. Right now, the computer rankings have Gene Tunney and Jack Johnson 1 and 2, and that they're not necessarily going to fight for the title, because I don't think that'd be an interesting fight at all. I think it'd be quite boring. So again, I'm the promoter. I do what I want. Both fighters will make their ways to the ring. Liston will be first to leave the dressing room and go through this huge crowd here at Yankee Stadium. It is a sellout at Yankee Stadium. Liston comes in, very stern, very ready. Now he awaits the entrance of Rocky Marciano, and Marciano, in a jog, starts coming to the ring with his handlers, and he is quickly into the ring, and we will await Dave Gardner bringing them to the center of the ring. Both fighters are in the ring. Marciano out of the red corner. Sonny Liston out of the blue corner. Referee Gardner brings them to the center of the ring. 15 rounds heavyweights for the USBA heavyweight title. There are no questions from the chief seconds. They're told where the belt line is good and low. It is a good stare down. They touch gloves. They go back to their corners. And they await the bell for round number 1, and here it is. Marciano. Actually, Liston has a slight advantage in control. They tie up. Marciano tries to work the free hand. Referee Dave Gardner breaks them. Round 1 continues. Liston in control, and he lands a jab and a right hand. And Marciano just continues to chug forward. Liston trying to work behind that jab. Marciano putting constant pressure, but it's Liston who's going to throw. Again, it's a jab, and now a right uppercut, and Marciano still walks through it, but he's taking big punishment from Sonny Liston. Jab right hand lands by Liston. Marciano has not landed yet. Liston doing a good job keeping the Rock at bay. Left hook, right hook, and Marciano walks through it, but he is taking punishment. He is taking tremendous punishment. Liston feints but doesn't throw. Marciano cannot get in punching range. Liston doing a great job with that jab. Toe-to-toe exchange. Both fighters land. We have a minute to go here in round number 1. Marciano gets in range, and Marciano lands a right hand to the head and a left hook to the body. Liston comes right back with a left-right, and there's the bell. An excellent round for Sonny Liston. He was able to keep Marciano at jab's length, and if he does that, he will win this fight quite easily. So that's a 10-9 round for Liston. Marciano lost 5 stamina points, Liston 2. Marciano now with 28, Liston with 20. Marciano's punching power is 10, Liston is 8. Ringside scorer gives that round to Sonny Liston. We're in agreement. Round 2, scheduled for 15, a packed house here at Yankee Stadium. The house that Ruth built sees 2 legendary heavyweights battling it out. Here's round 2. Liston again in control. He lands 2 jabs. Marciano presses. Liston continues to stay on the outside. Marciano gets in punching range. Left hook, right hand. And Liston pushes Marciano away as he shrugs it off. He took the shots quite well, big Sonny Liston. Now Marciano bores in and Liston ties him up. Referee Gardner breaks them. Liston now gets distance. He throws the left-right, but Marciano dips and dives away from those punches. Marciano gets in tight, and Marciano bangs a left to the body and a right uppercut, splitting the guard of Sonny Liston. We have about a minute and a half to go here in round 2, and Liston measures with the jab and booyah with the right hand, and Marciano walks through it. When will Marciano break, though? And Marciano, Susie Q left hook on Liston, and Liston shrugs it off. Unbelievable big shots landed by both these legendary heavyweights. This is a closer round, but I think Liston still has a slight edge as Liston jabs and then lands a right hook to the side of Rocky Marciano's ribcage. Marciano in the final 30 seconds, right hand, left hook, right uppercut, and Liston smiles at Marciano at the bell. Big shots landed by Rocky Marciano that might have stole him the round at the end. We give it to Marciano 10-9. Marciano loses 4 endurance points. Liston 3. Marciano down to 24 endurance points. Liston 17. Unbelievable. And they give that round to Marciano unofficially at ringside. So did we. We have it dead even at 19. In the Marciano corner, they're just telling him pressure, pressure, pressure. That's the way he has to fight. He's got to get through that jab and bang away at Sonny Liston. Round 3. Marciano comes out. Marciano jabs his way in but can't land the right hand. Marciano, again from distance, lands the jab. Again, you're surprised, but he's jabbing his way. But he feints. It's like a jab. And then he throws the right hand but doesn't miss. But he misses. Liston, left hook, right hook. Marciano walked into it, and Marciano bores forward. Marciano does not punch. Now he works his way free. Chopping right hand and a left hook to the body, but Liston was able to parry away some of the power. Marciano comes back again. Right hand, left hook upon the jaw of Sonny Liston. But Liston ties him up, shrugs it off. Unbelievable. Liston now pressing forward on Marciano. He digs a left hook to the body and a chopping right hand against the Brockton blockbuster. Marciano comes right back with a Susie Q. The right hand clips Sonny Liston. Marciano continues his attack. Jab and then the overhand right. Liston has some swelling near that right eye. Marciano, they smack heads, no damage. And there is the bell. Marciano loses 2 endurance points. Liston 4. A better round for Rocky Marciano. He was actually not boring in at all times. He was trying to time that Liston jab, but Liston was pressing forward, and Marciano had more of an opportunity to hit him. We give that round close to Marciano. And so does the ringside score. Again, our scorecards are unofficial. Joining us at ringside here at Yankee Stadium, Mr. Wrestling 2. Check out that wonderful YouTube channel. We have Hockey Unreal, our good friend. Check out his Card and Dice Hockey channel. Robbie Wartburg, Highlight Heyday, another wonderful content creator. Cleve Baseball Fan 879, wonderful Card and Dice Stratomatic Baseball. And Sean D, among the luminaries here at Yankee Stadium. We prepare for round 4, 2-1 Marciano unofficially as they work on the swelling near the right eye of Sonny Liston. Round 4, scheduled for 15. USBA heavyweight title on the line. And it's Liston who's in control. And Liston hooks to the body with a left and then a right hook. Good job by Sonny. Marciano, again, Liston pressing forward. Marciano might catch him coming in. There's a combination. Marciano feigned with the left hook, lands the right hand, and then digs the left. to the Labanza of Sonny Liston. Liston pressing forward. Liston with 2 jabs and a chopping right hand. Marciano slides to his left, now back to his right. Marciano, double left hook, 1 to the side, and then up to the head of Liston. Liston pressing, 2 jabs and a chopping right hand. Marciano ties up, now moves away. A minute and a half to go here in round number 4. Marciano feints with the right, lands the left hook, then a chopping right hand on Liston. They tie up, they don't throw. Referee Gardner breaks. We have under a minute to go here in round number 4. Marciano lands on the belt line. Under 30 seconds to go here in round 4. Still up for grabs. And Liston will land the left hook, but missed really with that right hand. The left hook was to the ribcage of Marciano. That is a close round. Marciano loses 3 endurance points. Liston 4. I think I give that round to Sonny Liston. And so does the unofficial ringside score. 38-38 after 4 rounds. In the Marciano corner, they said, Rocky, you got to punch when you have the opportunity. Marciano not wanting to walk into anything, but again, he's not afraid. It seems like he's trying to time Liston coming forward. Here's round 5, and they're going to go Billy Goat to Billy Goat, ring center, and they're going to stand their ground, and it's Sonny Liston digging to the body with a combination. Liston stands and bangs. Again, combination, left hook, then right hand. First the left to the body, the right to the head. Liston, oh, he goes to the belt line. Referee Gardner gives him a slight warning. They tie up and break. Good start to round 5 by Sonny Liston. Toe-to-toe exchange, and that favored Liston. His punches were a bit quicker than Marciano's wider punches. Marciano needs to shorten those punches up. Liston again bangs to the body, then rips a right uppercut through the guard of Rocky Marciano. Liston in a rhythm. Left hook, right hand, and Marciano continues to bore forward. There's toe-to-toe, ring center. You could fight this in a phone booth. Marciano, right hand, left hook, short right hand, and Liston shrugs it off. 30 seconds ago, crowd on its feet. This has been a good round for Liston as he hooks to the body and lands a chopping right hand to the head of Marciano. Round 5 to Sonny Liston. -4 for Marciano, -3 for Liston. Marciano 15 endurance points, Liston with 6. The ringside scorer unofficially gives it an even round. I gave it to Liston. We have Liston up by 1 point. We prepare for round 6, scheduled for 15, Yankee Stadium, United States Boxing Association heavyweight title on the line. Here's the bell for round 6. And it's Liston who takes control on the inside. Liston works the hooks down low. Liston continues to punch. Jab and a chopping right hand. Marciano's got to answer this. A toe-to-toe exchange. Both fighters land. Now Marciano works his hands free, digs a left to the body, up to the head, chopping right hand. Liston buckles with that short right hand. Marciano lands a tremendous right hand and a left hook to the jaw of Sonny Liston. Liston now trying to reestablish his jab, right hand and a left to the body, comes right back, nailing Marciano. Toe-to-toe exchange with a minute to go. Here in round 6, the crowd is loving it here at Yankee Stadium. Marciano and Liston standing and banging. Marciano left, right to the body. Marciano will hit you on the arms, the hips, the elbows, the ankles. He doesn't care. He'll just keep pounding away, and that's what he's doing. And again, he just bangs away at the body as he forced Liston back a couple of steps. We give that round to Rocky Marciano, who was able to hurt Liston. First time either pugilist has been hurt. Marciano with 11 endurance points left. Liston with 2. Liston goes back to his corner. They work on the swelling near that right eye. They're doing a good job controlling it. But Liston you can sense he's starting to fatigue. They did give that round to Marciano. So we have it dead even after 6. The ringside score, again, our cards are unofficial, has Marciano up by 1. Here's round 7. Round 7. Marciano quickly pounces on Liston, who's now trying to work behind the jab, and Marciano hooks hard to the body with a left-right. Marciano continues to press forward, gets past Liston's jab. He digs a left to the body and a right uppercut snaps the head of Sonny Liston. Now Liston trying to establish the jab, and there's the right hand. Good shots by Liston. Marciano gets inside. This is where he wants to be. He bangs away, arms, hips, he just keeps throwing. Marciano throws and scores. Marciano continues to bore in, banging hard to that body. Liston winces a bit and steps back. Liston is slowing down. Toe-to-toe exchange by both. Marciano with a right-left and Liston with a left-right. We have a minute to go here in round 7. Liston behind the jab, 2 jabs and a right hand. Right hand was grazing. Liston continues to work the jab, and there's a right uppercut! And Marciano is hurt! Marciano is hurt with 30 seconds to go! Marciano backing up! Liston jabbing, tries to land the right hand, and he cannot. But that was a good round for Sonny Liston, and we give it to Liston. They gave it to Marciano. I gave it to Liston. Close round, but I give it to Sonny Liston. So this is a very close fight. Mr. Wrestling 2 says, unreal number of power shots so far, where these were 2 big punchers. Here we go. Marciano loses 7. Liston 3. He is fatigued. Liston's control factor goes to 10. His defense stays at a 1. His power drops to a 5. This is the deep water that Rocky Marciano wanted to take Sonny Liston into, and now he wants to drown him. Round 8. We're about just past the halfway point, or at the halfway point of this 15-round bout scheduled here at Yankee Stadium for the USBA title. Here's the bell for round 8. Liston in control. Liston throws and misses. Marciano stays low, dipping and diving. Liston continues to try to work from the outside. 2 jabs, but no right hand. He's trying to keep Marciano at bay. Liston breathing a bit heavier. Liston ties up Marciano. Referee Gardner says fight out. Liston will not oblige. Gardner breaks them. Now Marciano looking to pound away. Left, right. Susie Q to the jaw! And Liston is hurt! Liston is hurt! Liston backing up. Marciano pursuing as he digs hard to the body. Liston trying to work that jab. There's the jab in the right hand. Catching Marciano. Marciano is undeterred. He continues to move forward. Left hook to the body and a short right to the jaw of Liston. Liston was able to turn a bit with that punch, but he is starting to get battered. As I say that, Liston reestablishes his jab. 2 good jabs land on Marciano. 30 seconds to go. Liston misses with his shots, and there is the bell. That is a Marciano round. Marciano down to 4 endurance points. Liston, with each passing second, gets tired and tired and tired. Unofficially, the ringside scorer, Marciano 77, Liston 76. Marciano probably this will be his last round of full endurance. Here we go, round number 9, and Liston takes control. Liston's actually pressing Marciano, trying to push him back. Liston lands a good left, right, left, and Marciano blinks, but there is no blood. Liston continues to punch, and again, right hand, left hook. Marciano's skin is holding up, though, but Liston is punching away. Right cross, left to the body. Good start. Liston continues to punch. Left hook clips the jaw of Marciano as he was coming out of that crouch. A huge start here in round 9 for Sonny Liston. Marciano looking to come back. Digs hard to the body with a left, right, and again, he'll hit you on the belt line. Arms, ankles, hips. Marciano pressing forward, Liston meeting the challenge. Marciano continues to bang away at Liston's body. There's a toe-to-toe exchange. They're jostling one another inside, and Marciano lands in that toe-to-toe exchange. They were harder, crisper punches. Liston takes a step back. We have 30 seconds to go here in round 9. Marciano rallying, and he bangs around Liston, forcing him near the ropes, and there's the bell. Marciano takes that round in our eyes. As we prepare for round 10, Marciano is now fatigued. Control factor goes up to an 11. Liston's is a 10. Marciano's power drops to a 6. Liston's power stays at a 5, and his control stays at a 10. We have 5 more rounds of boxing. The ringside score after 8 has it dead even. I'm about in the same spot. I might have Liston up by a point, actually. Round 10, scheduled for 15. Both fighters wing and miss. Liston, Marciano pressing one another, and it's Liston with that double left hook, body, and then up to the head of Marciano. Liston continues to punch. Left, right to the head of Marciano. Liston continues to throw. Big combinations! And Marciano buckles. Liston pushes him away. Liston pursues. Liston looking to load up. Left hook, right uppercut, and Marciano is hurt again. Liston looking to finish Marciano, lands another uppercut. A huge round 10 for Sonny Liston. Tired or not, he is bombing away on the Brockton blockbuster. Marciano looks to answer, and he comes back with a left hook and to the body and a right uppercut. Shots were not big, though. And again, toe-to-toe exchange. This time it favored Sonny Liston. 30 seconds to go. Marciano at the bell lands a combination as he windmills to the arms and head of Sonny Liston. But that was definitely a Liston round. Big Liston round. As we prepare for round 11, Liston's power drops to a 4. Marciano's power is still a 6. And their control factors are both 11s. I think that's the highest you can go. And you want a lower control number, the way this engine works. So after 11 rounds, Liston up 96-95. We have him up by 2 points. They have him up by 1. Round 11. In the Marciano corner, they're telling Rocky he's got to do something big. And here he comes, pressing Liston. Liston, tired, trying to work behind the jab. Marciano hooks to the body with a left hook, then a right hook. Liston looks to come back. Jab right hand. Catches Marciano. A bit of steam off the Liston punches, but Liston is throwing. Again, jab right hand. Catches Marciano. Marciano not dipping enough. And here comes the Rock. He digs hard to the body, then a chopping right hand to Sonny Liston's head. From the Liston corner, they're screaming to stay at distance, and Liston tries to oblige. Sonny Liston lands the jab, and then again the right hand. Marciano presses forward, and he's met by a lead right. Uppercut missed. The left uppercut missed by Sonny Liston. A minute to go here in round 11. Liston doing a fine job of boxing. Both fighters feint but don't throw. 40 seconds to go, and it's Liston with 2 jabs. 30 seconds to go. Marciano gets in punching distance. Lands on the belt line, then a right uppercut, and there's the bell. That's a close round, but I give it to Liston. I give it to Sonny Liston. We're coming up on the championship round soon. And they gave it to Marciano. They have it 105-105. Maybe I'm giving Liston too much credit, but I just think he's controlling. He's tired, but he's controlling the fight with his jab. Round 12, scheduled for 15. Marciano lands on the belt line. Marciano looking to slow up Liston by any means necessary. Short punches on the inside by Rocky Marciano. Liston very slow of foot now, but still with a very good jab. Both fighters feint but don't throw. Marciano gets in tight. Marciano bangs away with the body, and then again with an uppercut to the head. Here's Liston. Liston hooking back to the body. Liston tries to stay at distance. There's the jab in the right hand. Liston doing a good job. Marciano gets under the jab, and he lands a right hand, and Sonny Liston now has blood flowing from his nose. Oh, that right hand caught Liston square in the face. We have under a minute to go here in round 12. Toe-to-toe exchange, and it's Marciano backing up Liston in that toe-to-toe exchange. 30 seconds to go. Liston looking to fight off the ropes, and he does with a left hook to the body and a chopping right hand. We now come to the championship rounds, 13, 14, and 15. What a bout. What a bout. Marciano's power is down to a 5. Liston's power is down to a 4. Liston's will is a 4. TKO at a 7. Marciano His will is still at 10. His TKO is 8, but his TKO is 11. So if Marciano can hurt Liston, he can have a shot of taking him out. 9 more minutes of violence. Let's go to the ringside scorer. He has Marciano up 115, 114. I believe I have it even now, or Liston by a point. I'm keeping the card in my head. Marciano and Liston take swigs of water. They spit it out. Here's round 13, the hard luck round. There's the bell. Marciano takes control. Liston meets him at ring center, but it's Marciano who punches. Again, Marciano left, right to the body. They were hooks. Here comes Liston right back. Liston digs hard to the body with a left. Liston continues to throw. Lands a left and then the right uppercut. Liston firing away. 2 jabs and a chopping right hand. And Marciano now starts to puff up near that left eye. It's amazing. Marciano's skin is held up to that moment. Here comes The Rock. The Rock bangs away with a left to the body, a right to the body, and bores forward, trying to force Liston away from ring center. Liston stands his ground. Toe-to-toe exchange favoring Liston. We have a minute to go here in round 13. And here comes Marciano banging away with fury to the body and up to the head. He is starting to open up. And again a toe-to-toe exchange, but this time it is Liston who is rattled. And he takes a step back, but immediately steps forward. And toe-to-toe exchange at the bell. Unbelievable bout here at Yankee Stadium. They are doing the house that Ruth built proud. That is a hell of a round. I give it to Rocky Marciano. 14 and 15 still lay ahead. What a fight card here. We had Foreman Dempsey, unbelievable. Foreman won a tremendous decision, though a lot of hellacious punishment by both fighters, but mostly by George. They give that round to Liston, 124, 124. I'm even. I have 124, 124 also. I just got there a different way. 6 more minutes of boxing. Who will win the vacant United States Boxing Association title? Will it be the Brockton Blockbuster from Brockton, Massachusetts, or Sonny Liston, the man from St. Louis, Missouri? Here's the bell, round 14. Dave Gardner says fight, and Marciano looking to land a Suzy Q from distance. He missed. Liston does not counter. Marciano continues to throw, and there's a right hand and a left hook to the body. Lead right to the face of Liston. Marciano continues to punch. Left, right again to the head of Liston. Liston presses forward. He works the body with a left hook. They tie up and break. Liston trying to fight on the inside, and he does. Works his hands free. Bangs the left to the rib cage of Marciano, then an uppercut to the head. Marciano looks to retaliate. He throws wide and high. Liston parries the punches away, but Marciano's undeterred. He continues to throw, and Liston continues to parry them away. Liston looks to fire. He digs hard to the body of Marciano. 30 seconds to go. Marciano looking to land, and he lands a right to the head and a left to the rib cage of Sonny Liston. 3 more minutes of boxing. Who would have thought that this one would go 15? But we're 3 more minutes away. Neither pugilist has been down. Both pugilists have been hurt. The ringside scorer has Sonny Liston up 134, 133. I'm in basic agreement. This fight can go any way. So many close rounds. This is it. In the Marciano corner, they said, we need a huge round, Rocky. In the Liston corner, they tell Sonny, we need a huge round, Sonny. We will see what happens. Referee Dave Gardner brings them to the ring center, says touch gloves. They do. He says, God bless. There's the bell for the final 3 minutes. Round 15, and it's Liston who takes control. Liston throws and misses. Marciano doesn't answer. Liston continues to fire away as he digs right, left, right to the body. Both fighters exchange, even exchange, and here comes Rocky Marciano. He digs an uppercut through the guard of Sonny Liston. It was a left uppercut and then a hard right hand to the ribcage. Marciano continues to punch on the inside, banging away. Liston not firing back. Liston's hit with a right hand and a left hook. Liston backs up a step. Marciano presses forward, and a double left hook to the head of Sonny Liston. Right hand missed. Liston looks to stand his ground, and he bangs away with hooks. Marciano again pressing forward. Marciano looking to throw. Left, right, and there's the bell. Marciano lands at the bell. We go to the judges' scorecards. Holy crap, I have it a draw. I have it a draw, folks. Let's go to the ringside score. He has it a draw. What an unbelievable bout. Will the USBA title stay vacant? 143. That's the way the unofficial ringside scorer sees it. That's the way I see it. But now we will go to the official scorers, the judges. Referee Dave Gardner collects the scorecards from ringside, goes over it with the commission, now goes over it with the timekeeper. The announcer. We await the announcement. Anxious moments here at Yankee Stadium. Both fighters embrace. They shake hands. Marciano goes to the Liston corner. Liston goes to the Marciano corner. Excellent sportsmanship. Now we await the official decision. We have it even. We have it a draw. Here is the official announcement. Will we have a winner for the vacant USBA title? 143, 144, 141 Liston, 146, 141 Liston. The winner by majority decision and new United States Boxing Association heavyweight champion, Sonny Liston. So Sonny Liston did not get an easy debut here. He wins a majority decision over Rocky Marciano. The scores again, 143, 143 even, 144, 141 Liston, 146, 141 Liston. So Sonny Liston wins the vacant United States Boxing Association heavyweight title over the Brockton Blockbuster, who's now 1-1. Liston is 1-0 in our universe. It's quite ironic that in every boxing game I have, Sonny Liston gives Rocky Marciano the most trouble. Again, it's only a game. We don't know what would have really happened, but it's very interesting. He gives Rocky Marciano as much trouble, if not more trouble, than Muhammad Ali. I have several different boxing sim games, and he gives him the most trouble. So Sonny Liston is victorious over Rocky Marciano. Rumors have it, up next possibly for Sonny Liston, a bout with Kenny Norton. Norton defeated Harry Coetzee via decision on a fight card a few weeks back. Let's go to the fight report a bit. I mean, we already know what happened here. Let's see. Let's just see down the stretch. Well, everyone gave Marciano round 15. But Liston, 14-13, split for 12, split for 11, Liston 10, Liston 9, Liston 8, split round 7 favoring Marciano, even Steven round 6, 1 Marciano, 1 Liston, 1 even, Marciano in 5, 2-1, Liston in 4, Marciano in 3, Marciano in 2, Liston in 1. So very, very good fight. Competitive fight, obviously. Tremendous fight. And Sonny Liston, again, your majority winner. 143, 143 even. 144, 141 Liston. 146, 141 Liston. So there you have it. What a fight card from Yankee Stadium. George Foreman beat Jack Dempsey. Unanimous decision, 97-90, 97-91, 97-91. And Sonny Liston, in a majority decision, defeated Rocky Marciano to take the USBA title. It was a vacant title, now owned by Sonny Liston. Might we see Sonny Liston, George Foreman? Might we see Marciano and Jack Dempsey on the road to redemption? What we did see, and had a lot of fun, 2 tremendous bouts here at Yankee Stadium. Hope you enjoyed it. I'd like to thank Mr. Wrestling 2. Check out his wonderful YouTube channel, Hockey Unreal. Our good friend Patch. Check out his wonderful YouTube channel, Card and Dice Hockey. Lots of different games. Robbie Wartburg, thank you very much. Highlight Heyday, thank you. Check out his wonderful channel on YouTube. Cleve Baseball Fan 879, our good friend Tim. Card and Dice Stratomatic Baseball, Advanced and Super Advanced. And a big thanks to Sean D. So there you have it, folks. George Foreman defeats Jack Dempsey via unanimous decision. Sonny Liston wins a 15-round majority decision over Rocky Marciano and the vacant USBA heavyweight title. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate your time. If you enjoyed the stream, please hit that like button. It's always very nice to see the likes. If you haven't subscribed and you want to, please do so. If you do subscribe, hit the bell for notification to join us live. D. Scott Howard, how you doing, my friend? Somebody else reported a similar result of Sonny Liston, Rocky today. Yeah, Sonny Liston gives Rocky Marciano, again, in my boxing sims, in Title Bout the original game, in Title Bout PC Championship. I haven't done Title Bout 2 yet with it. He gives Rocky Marciano the most trouble. I have not done it with Glory Days Boxing yet either. Dwayne Martz says good fight. Yeah, it was a good fight. They were both good fights. I think we're going to go Foreman Liston next, but again, I don't make the rankings. I'm not going to adjust them. So let's just go to the rankings. Tunney Jackson are 1 and 2. That fight, I feel nothing for that fight. To me, it's boring. We're not doing that fight. To me, Liston's next fight, we could go Liston Foreman for the world title. I like to get Larry Holmes on the channel. Marciano's now 1 and 1. Could be a rematch with Liston down the line. Probably will. We got to get Ali on the channel. We got so many good fighters we got to get on the channel. And we got to get middleweights and all that other stuff on the channel. But I'm not feeling Gene Tunney, Jack Johnson. To me, it's a boring fight. Maybe we go Jack Johnson, Sonny Liston. But since Liston did beat Rocky Marciano, we should have Jack Johnson or Gene Tunney. Maybe we do a fight card. Maybe I do a fight card with Gene Tunney and Jack Johnson not fighting each other. Again, doesn't excite me. They're two great fighters. Just maybe we do Gene Tunney, Mike Tyson, maybe Jack Johnson. I like to go boxer slugger. I can't. I don't like to do Jack Johnson, Joe Louis, or maybe Gene Tunney. I like Joe Louis. I like Joe Louis a lot. One of my all-time favorite fighters, if not. Marciano and Lewis are my 2 all-time favorite heavyweights. I like a lot of heavyweights. I'm just saying they're my all-time favorites. But there you have it. All right. Thank you very much. Health and happiness. Stay safe. Be smart. If you want to see a fight, I have all the weight classes. Leave a comment on the page later on if you want to see a certain fight. If you want to see heavyweight, I have all the fights, all the weight classes. Light heavy. Again, Billy Conn, Gene Tunney does nothing for me. That's a boring fight, in my opinion. Great fighters. I like the middleweights. Hagler Monzon. I've done that before on others. I could do it again. It's not really exciting me. I tell you what I thought was a fun matchup, I think. Tommy Hearns. I like Tommy Hearns, and even though they have Carmen Basilio way down here, Basilio, you can see 8-8. Those are his control numbers. He's a pressure fighter. Tremendous stamina. And will and TKO. It's very hard to stop him. Now, Tommy Hearns. What's intriguing to me is Hearns obviously can bang. And that's a junior middleweight pitcher. But the endurance, see that? Can Carmen Basilio take him in deep water? Now, Hearns beat John Mugambi by decision, then lost by a TKO on cuts to Frank the Animal Fletcher. Fletcher would then get annihilated by Marvin Hagler. So, that's all, folks. Let's go back to the heavyweights. Thank you very much. Health and happiness. Stay safe. Be smart. Again, if you like the stream, please smack that like button, share all that good stuff. Greatly appreciate your time. God bless. You know what's coming, folks. You know what's coming. You know what's coming. Let's go back here. Again, Foreman and Liston are victorious in their bouts. Foreman over Dempsey, unanimous decision 10. Liston over Marciano, majority points decision in 15. God bless. See you soon. Stay